divine miracles descended onto all 9 Sanjo ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Sanjo has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords' Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords' Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
I want to protect everyone too! Help me, Mr. Sparrow!
Need a doctor?
Target threat index low. Hide. Are you alright?
I'm okay!
As you command.
You'll pay for this.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Eliminating threat.
Merciful Medicus. Hear my call.
Help me, Mr. Sparrow!
Your life's ends here.
Let me tend your wounds. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Annihilate.
Is that all?
I'm okay!
Lend me your strength.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Is that all?
Reaper!
Are you alright? Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow! Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Entangle!
Troublesome.
As you command.
To my heart's content.
This battle is unavoidable.
Annihilate.
Need a doctor? Vitamin! Your assistance is timely.
Your life's ends.
As you command.
There's always a weakness.
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Pingyun!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia. I have come with a single
Name of
purpose.
Landau, a will
To set
forged
in
in ice.
motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Tingyun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Annihilate.
There's always a weakness.
Let me tend your wounds.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
Need a doctor?
This ends here.
Annihilate.
You'll pay for this.
Let me tend your wounds.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Spark.
Hope you're prepared.
I need to be brave.
Hide. As you command.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
Stay back, Clara.
But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
This ends here.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain
A
you.
will forged in ice never falters!
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
You'll pay for this.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
Need a doctor? Standing here in silence, missing all the violence. Hi-ya!
This battle is unavoidable.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Let me tend your wounds.
You'll pay for this.
As you command. Are you all right? As you command.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Mr. Svarog! Oh! Master Svarog! Oh!
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Tingyun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Tingyun. As for the Tingyun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information. I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you. I need to be careful.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets. All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Videodora go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. A veil to send you.
Surrender!
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy? A veil to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no...
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But... there's no other way. Forgive me. Now.
This isn't over.
listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Qingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Danheng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water. An exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Lawfu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Feng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Law Fu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Law Fu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more. Do you know something? When Dan Feng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Dan Feng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara. Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Break!
This is our chance.
Tough luck running into me!
Was that
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless!
Told you I could fight. Here! Try that again. You can't run!
Heaven's Surge. Break!
Let's make it quick.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
My turn! Try that again! You can't run!
Time for them. Show no mercy.
Let's go.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
A foregone conclusion.
Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Uh-huh. Is that Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Lawfu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Lawfu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Lawfu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Lawfu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Lawfu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Lawfu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hung's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago, Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second, I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you, and it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hung.
The General still has important matters to discuss with you. Please remain here.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the ambrosial arbor.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Don Hung. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
最雷霆的巨响，要喊星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪身后，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我一生披星光，在领域从人之上。
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
You'll pay for this.
Need a doctor?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters! This ends here.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
This battle is unavoidable.
Let me tend your wounds.
Hope you're prepared.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
We caught them unawares.
We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend!
Crush them!
I want to protect everyone too!
Help me, Mr. Svarog!
I'm not afraid of you!
Hide. At your command.
We caught them unawares.
Who are you?
Don Feng said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle.
Time to change tactics.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
You'll pay for this.
I want to protect everyone too!
Mr. Svarog!
At your command.
Need a doctor?
At your command. Stay back, Clara. Annihilate.
Let me tend your wounds. Vitamin!
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
This ends here.
Hide.
This battle is unavoidable.
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Svarog! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend!
Crush them!
Hope you're prepared.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
This ends here.
I
breathe.
Hide.
You'll pay for this.
Need a doctor?
Stay back, Clara.
Hope you're prepared.
Annihilate.
Let me tend your wounds.
Stay back, Clara.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it had... Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any... Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to... Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me, and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodera.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Can't be. Don't think about running.
I'm with you.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Immortality means forever. As you command. As you command.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Annihilate.
Is that all?
Need a doctor?
Hide.
You bully!
This battle is unavoidable.
Secret of the Saints.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
Let me tend your wounds. Vitamin!
Thanks.
Hope you're prepared.
I'll never forget you. I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Is that all?
Stay back, Clara.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
As you command.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
This ends here.
Hide. As you command. A miracle. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
Need a doctor?
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
You'll pay for this.
Are you all right? As you command. Are you all right? As you command. Immortality means forever.
Troublesome.
Hope you're prepared.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
A puny existence is your command.
Let me tend your wounds.
Troublesome.
Is your command.
You bully!
Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
A miracle. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
Okay. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Is your command.
Your assistance is timely.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
This battle is unavoidable.
Is your command. How insignificant! Stay back, Clara. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
This ends here.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
You'll pay for this.
Is your command. Secret of the Saints.
Is that all?
Is your command. Hide.
This battle is unavoidable.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Is your command. How insignificant. Is your command.
You have my
You'll
gratitude.
pay for this.
A miracle. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
Hope you're prepared.
Target threat
In
index
the name of
lowered.
Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Hide.
This ends here.
This battle is unavoidable.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
A puny existence. Is your command.
Need a doctor?
You'll pay for this.
Is your command. Secret of the Saints. Stay back, Clara.
A little goes a long way. This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the ambrosial arbor's resurrection.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
The arbor is near, but if we can't complete this ceremony, then we won't be able to get close.
Fantilia will soon have control of the arbor. Quickly!
The last of the 3 talons is here. It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest.
They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours.
I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dun Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
This battle is unavoidable. Let me tend your wounds! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Hope you're prepared.
Target threat index
Name of
lowered.
Landau. A will forged in ice. Never falters!
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora!
As you command. As you command.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Okay, let's head to the 3rd seal.
I'm with you.
Show your courage. A little something for everyone.
Oh. Grasp of nature, Reaper!
Stay back, Clara.
Time to change tactics. Let me tend your wounds.
Hope you're prepared.
Hide.
Troublesome.
Our roots run.
Stay back, Clara.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
To my heart's content.
Lend me your strength.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Sora.
Need a doctor?
This ends here.
As you command. As you command.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Hide.
You don't look so good.
Vines and veins.
Stay back, Clara.
Death irrigates life.
You'll pay for this.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Let me tend your wounds.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Punishment.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Of nature.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
Fight with me.
Are you all right? As you command.
Need a doctor? Your assistance is timely.
Hide.
Vines and mastery of immortality.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
This ends here.
Let me tend your wounds. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I need to be brave. Look out! Our roots.
As you command.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Death irrigates life.
Hope you're prepared.
You don't look so good. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating threat.
Time, what's in your prescription? Your assistance is timely.
This ends here.
Grasp of nature to my heart's content.
Fight with me.
Annihilate.
Hope you're prepared. A will forged in ice never falters.
Need a doctor? This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Punishment of the vines
that all?
I need to be brief.
Hide.
Grasp of nature, Reaper!
Is that all?
Stay back, Clara.
You'll pay for this.
Let me tend your wounds.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Our roots run deep.
Stay back, Clara.
Death irrigate.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
To be reborn.
A little goes a long way.
I'm with you.
Show your courage.
A little something for everyone.
Who goes there? For the...
This battle
In
is
the name of
unavoidable.
Landau, a will forged in ice never falters! This ends here.
Target threat index. Hide.
Is that
Stay
all?
back, Clara.
Hope you're prepared.
Target threat index. Annihilate.
Is that all?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
There's always a weakness.
Is that all?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them.
This ends here.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
You'll pay for this.
You bully!
As you command.
Vitamin!
This battle is unavoidable.
Target threat index. Eliminating threat. As you command.
Need a doctor? Stay off!
You'll pay for this.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
This battle is...
Let me tend your wounds.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
You'll pay for this.
Need a doctor?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them. I need to be brief.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
As you command. Are you ready? Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara. Annihilate.
What's in your prescription?
Your assistance is
I
timely.
want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
As you command.
This ends here.
This battle is unavoidable.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide. As you command.
Let me tend your wounds.